to you folks. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Brunson. From deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Randall. Robinson on the wing. Back to Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. Halliburton with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the basket by Hield.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Grimes. The 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Pacers. Just 4 to shoot. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Smith, and the basket is good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Grimes. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hield passes to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. The Knicks have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Barrett passes to Brunson. Here's Grimes, defended by Halliburton. Brunson on the drive. And a missed layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. New York trailing. It's Robinson, high post. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Halliburton goes. Here's Smith. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he's able to get it back. A nice shot by Smith. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:52 left now in the first quarter. Here's Randall. The rebound by Nembhard.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
On the take is Nembhard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's tipped. Hield passes to Turner.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot clock leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Barrett, and they get it. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. The free throw drops for Barrett. And Barrett drops them both. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Nembhard. Smith finds Halliburton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Halliburton outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana in a good situation. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. The open shot, Randall. The rebound by Turner.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Back to Smith. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Right side, Brunson. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside heel. Fires for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Randall. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Healed with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Smith against Robinson. Turner inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 6. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Now here's Randall. Oh, stolen by Turner. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Barrett. From behind the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. He's got 5.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Halliburton. Kept alive. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Here's Halliburton. The shake. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Free throw good. Halliburton.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And a big finish by Robinson.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Nembhard, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Turner passes to Halliburton. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. 58 seconds left in the first half of this game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Good on the second one. 54 seconds left in the second period. Randle outside. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's Robinson penetrating. They grabbed their own miss. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The 3, Barrett. No good. And so a pretty lopsided game in the first half.
Your Pacers, 36. The Knicks, 17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And he can't hit the second. Pass to Taylor. It's Duarte on the wing, guarded by Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Batadze. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Duarte. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside for McConnell. Back to Duarte. Pass to Taylor. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. shot clock violation. Well, the Knicks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The drive by Rose. Reddish finds quickly. McConnell against Rose. Quickly passes to Reddish. It's rebounded by Batase. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside for McConnell. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Taylor. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's New York now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Reddish on the wing. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Rose. Back to Hartenstein. Another shot. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Off the inbound pass. And he stays with it. Outside Reddish. Fires from deep. Taylor with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Down low. Blocked! Rose outside. Inside.
Pacers foul. Chris Taylor. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Rose finds quickly. Back to Rose. Kicks it to quickly. 6 to shoot. And here's Toppin from the arc. And the Knicks miss again. They've got a commanding lead.
Just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Batase. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Toppin outside. Rose outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Up top, Toppin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 2 on the clock. The Pacers pull it in. Deflects the pass. 1:27 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Matherin. Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New York, Isaiah Hartenstein.
So he gets them both. For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. McConnell outside. Here's Taylor, guarded by Toppin. Outside for McConnell. 4 on the clock. Here's Duarte. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
First free throw is good. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Halliburton against Rhodes. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's Heel. He has 6. Pass to Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and throwing the foul.
Free throw no good for Halliburton. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Heel puts up a deep 3. There
Wow.
it goes!
Hits it.
Big shot at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Indiana.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. But forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
To the inside, Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. To the left wing. Smith passes to Turner. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New York with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Grimes. The kick out to Brunson. That one is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Turner passes to Smith. Back to Turner. Randall with a steal. And they're pushing it up. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. He'll find Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Barrett. Gets stolen by Heel. Now the Pacers on the move. Turner inside. Robinson defending. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson with it, and it's Heel picking him up. Here's Barrett. That one a little long.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Smith finds Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Misses off the right iron. And the Knicks shooting a low 26% from the field.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
The three, Barrett. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton finds Hield from the wing. It's rebounded by Barrett. Randall right side. And it's Randall with the jam.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Smith outside. Now Halliburton. From deep three-point range. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams.
Say does that.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Halliburton kicks to Heel. Outside for Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray.
Well, Heel right there on the heel, waiting for someone to get open.
Morris outside. Pass to Kispert. This one for 3. That one no good.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. I will go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul.
Jalen Smith.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Healed with it. Right side Turner. The pass to Halliburton. And shot on the way. Porzingis with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Morris outside. Top of the key, Kispert. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Corey Kispert. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Here's Nembhard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton snaps it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Morris. Passes to Kuzma. Dishes to Beal. Out to Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Good on the triple.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Double by Halliburton. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Turner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield. And then Hield with the tongue.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
It's Beal on the wing. 3-pointer. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Wizards. He finished.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here is Morris. That's to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Kuzma with it. Now Smith defending. Morris passes to Porzingis. That shot missing.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Right side Turner. Smith against Kuzma. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Washington trailing. Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Beal. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there's some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Hield. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Beal. A shot missing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Turner passes to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Stolen by Kispert. Halliburton with the steal. Turner inside. He's covered by Beal. Turner passes to Smith. Back to Turner. From down in the low post. It goes. And the Pacers lead by 3.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. Back to Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
On the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Out to Smith. Inside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. A shot by Nembhard. No good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Beal dishes to Morris. Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. The 3. Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Beal, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. On the wing, Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Smith against Kuzma. By Hield, nobody around. Again, Indiana.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal. Kuzma finds Beal. Out to Kuzma. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
But you know what? Hield outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Heald. Pass to Nemhart. Over Avdia. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
19. The Wizards. 15.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Brown and Hachimura up at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Goodwin, and it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. Cans it from downtown. Barton's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. Indiana leading. Here's Duarte. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. The pass to Mathurin. And that one hits back iron. Washington's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Goodwin kicks to Hachimura. Passes it to Avdia. Back to Hachimura. The kick out to Barton for the lead. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Here's Goodwin driving inside. Makes it off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barton surveying the floor. Goodwin kicks to Hachimura. Barton passes to Avdia. For the lead, Gafford played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gafford's got his first points of the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Barton against McConnell. Shot good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Over to the wing. Avdia dishes to Goodwin. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Avdia. Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Pass to McConnell. Here's Duarte. The pass to Mathurin. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Taylor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And Taylor drops them both. 1:31 left to play in the third. Now Goodwin. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Taylor passes to Arte. Back to Taylor. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered by McConnell and stolen by McConnell.
Washington foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Taylor.
At the line, for Indiana, Terry Taylor.
And Taylor drops them both. Wizards trail by 3. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Goodwin passes to Barton. Goodwin feeling it out. Pass to Gaffney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Mathurin. The 3. Forte's shot good. Forte's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Substitution on the court.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Halliburton against Morris. Smith wide open, he fired. That 3 off the mark. Wizards trail by 4. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Skijesss passes to Kuzma. The Pacers pull it in.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just crank it.
And it's Halliburton missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Kispert. It's deflected.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Cuts off the pass. Pass break. Here comes Indiana. Healed with it. And now by Kispert. Smith on the wing. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Morris. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside for Halliburton. Halliburton slams it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please. Halliburton. Wow.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. 9-point game. Outside for Beal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Second chance shot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Heel dishes to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. A free ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morris kicks to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Nembhard. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Kuzma passes to Morris. He dishes it to Kispert. And it's Beal in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Turner with a screen on Beal. Halliburton passes to Turner. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Turner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Morris kicks to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some chances for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Tyrese Halliburton.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers on another 3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's the pass to Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now Washington starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the three, a small forward. Here's Kispert, and he jams it home with authority.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Kuzma. Beal outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Over to the left wing. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Pass to Grimes. Jacks up a three. Rebound Washington. Porzingis with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Morris right side. Kuzma outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Grimes. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Morris outside. On the wing, Kuzma. To the left side wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. That shot is off. So New York will take it the other way now. Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. It's Barrett on the wing. Now Randall. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Kuzma with the drive.
Punch it home off the bounce. Kyle Kuzma. That's playing with force, folks.
New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Here's Robinson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Grimes. And here's Brunson. Left side Barrett. And And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Morris. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. 1:21 left to play in the first. The kick out to Morris. To the wing, right side. Clock at 4. Takes a step back. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brunson. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Outside for Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Kuzma outside. Beal from outside. Connects from downtown. Beal's got his second basket on the night.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Grimes. Now Barrett. Outside for Randall. Here's Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Brunson. Over Morris. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Up top Beal. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Beal. Morris outside. Kuzma up top. Out to Beal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Now here's Barrett. Brunson finds Randall. Now Robinson, defended by Porzingis. Here's Barrett, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lifted team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Beal, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
Come on. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Ryan. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's the break. Porzingis misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Randall. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Kispert, guarded by Barrett. Out to Beal. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Now here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. Randall left side. Pass to Robinson. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Checked by Randall. Here's Kispert. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Brunson, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 8.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. And here's Kispert from the arc. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Kispert's got his 2nd basket.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Randall finds Barrett. Here's Grimes. And he dunks it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Kuzma. The Knicks making their last shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
What burst. Julius Randall gets him into shooting position, and the defense essentially runs out of options. They've got to foul him.
And Randall drops them both.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randall had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Now here's Morris. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Kispert. Back to Kuzma. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Thanks very much, Allie.
25. The Wizards. 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Kispert in at the 3. Now here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Doppin passes to Rose. And stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here they come. Beal's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Now Now here's Rose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It helps to have the basketball on the string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Kispert. Out to Beal. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Hartenstein. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
Here's Morris. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Beal, the pass to Morris. Kuzma for three. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Rose finds Toppin. Back to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's flushed down. A backhand.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Avdia. Oh, it's stolen. Rose outside. Here's Reddish. Washington with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Barton outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw, good from Barton.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws, good from Barton.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Toppin. From downtown. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Gafford. Here's Barton. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Toppin. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Barton. Here's Goodwin. 5 on the clock. Hachimura outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Rose. Pass to Reddish. Reddish on the wing. Back to Quickly. And here's Toppin. Now here's Quickly. This one for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Quickly's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hachimura outside. Barton outside. Back to Hachimura, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Grimes. It's good if it goes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks leading by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
So he can't get either to fall. Washington trailing. Back to Morris. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Clock at 6. Rob. Randall left side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Robinson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, it's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win? He's laying down the challenge.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside. Brunson passes to Randall. Morris against Brunson. Randall outside. Outside Barrett. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kuzma. And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Randall. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Morris. Out left to the wing. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson with it. Shoots over Beal. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert. fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. That's tipped.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Three-pointer, Beal. And Grimes pulls it down. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And the Knicks miss again. Morris with it. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, it's 7'3". Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 10.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Julius Randle.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Grimes. Off target from outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal from behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Kuzma with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Beal, that one's good.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Morris finds Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is such a dominant offensive talent. When he gets to his spot, he just goes to work.
And here's Brunson. And so it's New York winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd came.
Oh, say does.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg. Here we go. With two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Halliburton. Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Heel. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here is Smith. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Another shot and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
He's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is scoring in it. He does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Brunson against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Back to Barrett. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Smith. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now Heel. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot by Heel, nobody around, and that one goes long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside for Randall. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now. from the outside.
Nemhard, the pass to Turner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And the Knicks with possession here after Indiana gets the three. Randall passes to Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Hield, following the basket by Julius Randle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Randle outside. Pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Randle left side. Takes a three. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Indiana leads by 3. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's Nemhard. Brunson covering. To the inside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
.119 left here in the first quarter. Randle a screen on Halliburton. The pass to Grimes. Back to Randle. Pass to Grimes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. All alone. Kept alive by Indiana. Out to Smith. Over Randle. Passes it to Nemhard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Grimes. Out of hand on it. Break. Here comes Indiana. Turner leading the charge. It's stolen by Randle. He's got a clear path. And here we go. And there's the big-time jam. He sends it right over Turner.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of both.
Halliburton passes to Turner. In the corner, it's Hield. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out.
That's a big round of applause.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. That one's good from the corner. Halliburton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Indiana. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. He takes it in, and that one is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Randall, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific body control by Randall. An and one machine.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Smith inside, Randall on him. Over in the corner, Turner. Smith tried to break loose. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Turner.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Alley-oop try. And it's Smith missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Robinson with the block. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Barrett. Who's back up. Randall against Smith. And it's good for 2. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
With the handle goes Julius Randall. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Just 2 to shoot. Barrett for 3. Pacers with the rebound. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Heel dishes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Smith on the wing. Here's Halliburton. Back to Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York ball. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Brunson kicks to Robinson. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. On defense, New York. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Heald finds Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Turner. Grimes passes to Randall. Pass to Grimes. Back to Randall. Here's Barrett. And yes, it's good. Barrett's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And so it's New York with their lead by Dave. Thank you.
For the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got Taylor, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward spot. Toppin passes to Hartenstein, and stolen by McConnell. And here we go. Here's Taylor. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Over to the left wing. Now the pass to Bitadze. A second chance effort. Chalk up 2 there. Bitadze's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Here's Toppin. 6 to shoot. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Duarte passes to Bitadze. Misses from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
If you know about Indiana, the Pacers are a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
There's Bitadze. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. A steal. Here's Mathurin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bitadze can't hit. New York leading by 4. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
On the clock. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McConnell against quickly. Toppin inside. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got 4 points now on the court.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Here's Taylor. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist
Taylor's got his second bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Pacers trail by 6. And here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Now, here's Toppin, and he makes that one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pacers trail by 7. Taylor passes to Duarte. Here's Bitadze. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Taylor. Rebound by Rose.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hartenstein. Hit the crossover and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Duarte, quickly covering. Catherine passes to Bitadze, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here to set up his teammate. And how about to set up this one?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Snatched away. Randall with the ball. Now Smith defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong, despite the big fella standing in the way.
Passes to Brunson. Barrett the pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Barrett's got the lead up to 12 now for New York. He's to Halliburton. They grab their own miss. And Turner stays with it.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Robinson finds Barrett. Now Brunson. Back to Barrett. And the pass to Grimes. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They pull up a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Grimes passes to Randall. Brunson with it. Barrett with the ball. Pass to Grimes. 3-pointer. cover. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got want to, the desire to defend. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Back to Halliburton. Smith right side. Back to Halliburton. Fires the three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
And Brunson comes to help. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. New York leading by 11. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Forget about finesse. This develops all about the power.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. Now, here's Barrett. Down low. Outside for Randall. The tray. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Halliburton on the wing. Passes it to Nembhard. He can't hit that shot. And New York will come the other way.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shot.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
There's the triple. He can't get it to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Now here is Smith. They need this one. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. 3-pointer Randall. The Knicks rebound. Barrett kicks to Robinson. From deep. That shot off. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
And the Wizards looking eager to get on the court and get to work on their home floor. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. And so off the tip, it's Washington. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. And it's Indiana's ball. Halliburton outside. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis grabs the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. Saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Kispert. Here's Beal. Driving inside. Porzingis passes to Morris. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Halliburton against Morris. Out to Hield. For three, Smith. Out to the right wing. Hield passes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Morris outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
Here's Kispert. After the basket by Indiana. The kick out to Morris. It's stolen by Halliburton. And they're running. Pass to Turner. Outside Hield. Turner inside. Working on Porzingis. No good with a layup. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
First one falls.
At the line for 2.
Hield hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Halliburton against Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Smith finds Halliburton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. To the right side. And here's Kispert from the arc. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. 1:29 left in the first. Morris passes to Porzingis. Launches a 3. That one's good from Morris on the assist from Kispert. Morris has got 5 points.
And That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Halliburton. The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Beal outside. Back to Morris. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Back to Halliburton. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Morris down low, defended by Halliburton. Here's Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And he can't get the first one.
Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
That one's no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Over to the left wing. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that,
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Smith with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. It's Beal on the wing. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, PA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Smith passes to Halliburton. The 3 is up. Rebound, Washington.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beal from outside. The Wizards with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Halliburton misses. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Pass to Smith. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Turner. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. Back to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Out to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. Morris for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. Outside for Halliburton. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here's Kispert from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Smith finds Halliburton. Back to Smith. Pass to Halliburton. Smith left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Morris. Washington trailing. Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Out to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drops in the 3. Kispert's got 7 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot. I mean, he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
To the paint. Here's Nembhard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. With the step back. Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Halliburton against Kuzma. Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Smith. Can't get it to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers
16. The Pacers 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Bataze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Duarte. Here's Taylor. Here's Matherin. And Gafford with the block.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And Washington with possession. 2-point game. Takes it inside. Good one. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Here's Matherin. Taylor's shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
On the wing, Barton. Here's Goodwin. The kick out to Barton. Hachimura outside for the lead. Duarte grabs the board. Indiana on offense. Pass to Avdia. Drives to the hoop. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. Now for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
There's the drive. Pass to Taylor. Martin with a steal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Here's Duarte. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Matherin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Pacers again can't hit. And it's Wizards ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Back to Barton. Hachimura. The pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Pass to Duarte. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
1:44 left in the third. Here's Avdia. Here's Goodwin. He's marked by McConnell.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Barton outside. Pass to Avdia. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will go the other way with it. On the wing, Barton. Here's Goodwin. He's marked by McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Avdia. And that one's long.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Batase. There's 57 seconds left in the third.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Goodwin. They get it back. And the dunk by Gafford.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Back to Duarte. Pass to Matherin. And here's McConnell. Here's Duarte. Batase down low. Working on Gafford. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And And Washington with possession. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Here's Goodwin. Second chance shot. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guards, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. In it forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. Then there's Will Barton. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Goodwin in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
That one's good for 2.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Inside, here's Taylor. Back to Duarte. Pass to Bataze. Out to the right wing. Here's Matherin. Back to Bataze. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Goodwin. Barton outside. Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Hachimura. Here's Gafford. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Wizards lead by 12.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Back to Duarte. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Washington.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Here's Kuzma. Morris outside. No luck on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Pass to Bataze. Here's Matherin. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Duarte. Swatted away.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Washington basketball.
And here's Morris. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. They kick it out to Porzingis. Beal outside. From deep. No good there. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Matherin. Pounded by Beal. Taylor. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Kispert. On the wing, Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Kispert. And again, Washington, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's the Taze. Pass to McConnell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Morris finds Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron. And here are the Pacers now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's McConnell. Back to Duarte. Right wing. Here's Matherin. No good with the triple. Pass to Beal. The 3. They get it again.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Star-Spangled Banner.
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Kuzma with it. Out defended by Randall. Outside for Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hands on Porzingis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Randall outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Morris. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morris kicks to Kispert. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by New York. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Porzingis kicks to Beal. Morris outside. Out to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Randall passes to Barrett. 1:49 left to play here in the first. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And again, New York with the triple.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
To the inside. Robinson finds Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Grimes, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Beal. That's to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Back to Barrett. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Kispert. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 8. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Randall dishes to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Brunson finds Randall. From 11 feet away. 2 points. That one goes. Randall's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And Beal kicks to Kispert. Shoots the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 12. Driving to the basket. Randall from outside. Out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Grimes. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Break Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kuzma.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Going to be a jump ball.
Morris looking over the floor. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Porzingis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Now here's Kispert. Here's Kuzma. Ball stolen. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Wizards trail by 10. Beal finds Kuzma. Back to Beal. Out to Morris. Lock at 6. To the right side. Kuzma against Randall, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Knicks leading by 10. Driving the lane, and Randall throws it down.
Okay, Julius Randall, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Morris kicks to Kispert. Outside for Beal. The Wizards with another miss. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Barrett. Back to Brunson. There at the pass to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Morris against Brunson. Morris kicks to Kispert. From past the arc. again, Washington no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Randall throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Kuzma left side. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. And here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wide open look. And the Knicks good for 2.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Kuzma passes to Kispert. Now the dish to Beal. Kuzma outside. And here's Morris for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Wizards, 11. The Knicks, 30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Toppin. Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Shots good by Gafford.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. Can't allow that to happen.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Here's Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job of taking it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Hachimura. Over in the corner, Avdia. Misses the 3. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Knicks leading by 15. Rose looking around. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
3-point.
Reddish has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Obi.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here is Hachimura. Toppin covering, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Rose passes to Hartenstein.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Wizards trail by 18. Here's Barton. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 17. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Back to Rose. Passes it to Quickly. Now Reddish. For the 3. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Over in the corner, Avdia. to Hachimura. Now, here's Avdia. Kicks it to Goodwin. 4 on the clock. Little turnaround. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
To the left wing. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Goodwin passes to Gafford. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Toppin with the steal. Down low. One-on-one fast break. Count it. Hartenstein's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Hachimura down low. Toppin's there. Hachimura no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. And Reddish with the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Out to the right wing. Gafford passes to Hachimura. He kicks it to Avdia. Pass to Barton. The 15-footer. That shot off the mark. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And it's Rose penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Hartenstein's got 6.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
Your Wizards.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Here's the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Morris outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. The 3-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Porzingis against Robinson. Back to Randall. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Pass to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brunson with it over Morris. That one a little long.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Now, here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. The Knicks leading by 21. Handle with the ball. Now Beal defending. Robinson misses. Now Beal. Morris inside. It's stolen by Barrett. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Morris dishes to Kispert. It's Beal on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Barrett wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Wizards.
And Morris drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Runs in the pass to Grimes. Randall outside. Out to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
5 on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Skijesss with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And the dunk by Skijesss.
How about that handle by Skijesss? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
There's the pass to Grimes. In the corner, Barrett with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert. No good on the 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win.